What really happened is they found some loner idiot. They convinced him to do this. They let him on the roof. They let him set up. They let him shoot at Trump. Once Trump ducked, they assumed the mission was complete. They then blew his brains out before he could talk. That's what happened.
They probably told him they wouldn't blow his brains out.
Of course, they told him he'd get away with it somehow, like they always do. Like they did to the Russian, your mates in Moscow.
Oh, bro, those guys, I still don't want to be those guys today.
They're getting tortured to this day.
Yeah.
They promised them they'd get them out. But they don't care about you because they just use you. And they're going to pretend, and they want to do the lone wolf bullshit. And they want it on video. They want Trump's head exploding open on video. That's what they wanted.
Andrew Tate is known for his unapologetically blunt and often controversial takes. In this fiery rant, he takes aim at the infiltration of diversity, equity and inclusion, DEI, policies within the Secret Service and other male-dominated fields. According to Tate, these policies are nothing more than a farce, an attempt to pretend that women can perform at the same level as men in roles that demand physical strength and resilience. This is a no-holds-barred critique of societal norms and the supposed moral decay of America.
So they're doing this DEI shit, even to the president, which shows that America has been morally corrupted to the point where we want to pretend that women are just as good as men at the things men are supposed to do, with no obligation to give children at all. I'd argue that these Secret Service agents have not had as many kids as they're supposed to. Trump's a G. They're not doing what they're good at, so they can attempt to do what they're bad at as good as the people who are good at it to prove some bullshit point to people who don't care.
Bro,
here's the most important point.
It's cosplaying.
Women are trying to prove to men they can do what men can do to men who don't care. We don't want to see you do what we can do. We don't want to see it. In fact, I can't think of anything less attractive than seeing you do what I can do. My life's been hard. I've been through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, right? I went to jail with my brother and we sat in basically solitary confinement in a bathroom covered in cockroaches for 4 months and we didn't leave. I left with PTSD, I had some problems, I had some mental issues, etc. I don't want a girl who can get through that. No. I like girls who cry when they see a butterfly. And my girl will be like, wow, butterfly. And if the butterfly dies, she'll cry. But I love butterflies. That's what I find attractive. If I met a bitch who just walked out of jail, the Matrix, I'm like,
unfazed. I'm like,
this man is shooting a bitch with your last bullet, and she stands there, unfazed. I'm like,
bitch is crazy. Bitch, stay away from me.
Or maybe give me a son just to conquer Earth. But besides that,
I don't want you. I don't want that.
We don't want women to do these things. Who are they trying to prove it to? Who is this female Secret Service agent trying to prove it to? She proved to the world she can't do it. Great. Let's imagine she proved to the world she could do it. Who would be happy about that? I don't give a fuck. Because a man.
You did your job. That's nice.
Oh, you did your job. Great. A man still would have done it better. Next. I don't get this. I don't understand the whole fascination with women trying to prove they can do things that we know they can't do anyway.
All right, are we still going to talk about this female Secret Service agent? Because this was not the point of today's emergency meeting.
Well, I don't want anyone to accuse me of being a misogynist.
Again.
Because I'm not. I'm just a realist. And when you're a realist, you identify certain patterns.
Like dumb shit.
Like women can't do shit. I mean, imagine being in the Secret Service and you can't even holster your gun. You should be so drilled. Tristan, you and I probably train.
I can holster a gun.
We train firearms maybe twice a month.
And I can
we holster on point every time.
We holster, fire, and holster.
Your Secret Service.
Fucking bumbling Shrek-looking motherfucker.
What's going on? Anyway, enough misogyny for today.
Andrew Tate is one of the online personalities that are very blunt and outspoken. When things happen, he says it the way they are or the way he feels they are. When Bishop Emmanuel Mamare was stabbed, he also came out to speak.
Finally, the Christians are angry. It's because this whole of tolerance and sitting around turning the other cheek is making you globally mocked. You're seen as weak.
We all heard what happened to Donald Trump, and Andrew Tate have also come out to speak about that. This time he is insinuating that everything is a setup. He does not understand why the shooter was also shot and all the rest. He was just saying a whole lot of things. But please, it is important for us to understand that a lot of things are happening these days, and it is important that we all pray for the world at large. Nigeria, as at now, is shaking. A lot is happening in Nigeria, but you see the US election, a lot of people are looking at it. A lot of people are concerned about it, because US is like how do I put it right now? It's like the world power. It's the world power. Yeah. So whatever happens in US, it affects a lot of countries. So a lot of people are really interested in who is becoming the next president of the United States of America. And you see, when Trump was shot, people started asking so many questions, especially after we heard that the shooter was also shot. So people have been asking questions, and most people have been asking that question offline, and that is the same thing Andrew Tate is also asking, that why was the shooter shot, why did this happen, why did that happen. But you see, sensitive topics like this, I don't try to delve into it, because I keep saying it is important that when you want to speak about something, you speak about that thing with knowledge, with evidence. You don't just come and be talking about out of assumption. You don't assume, because if they sue you to court, the court will not say he was assuming. That is why, no, that is why it is important when you are speaking online, offline, or anywhere, you try to, is this English, tame your word, try to coordinate your word, know what you are talking about. That is all I'm saying. Try to know what you are talking about. But you see, above all, I want to urge us that we should pray for United States of America. Let us pray for Donald Trump, pray for his opponent, pray for America entirely. Let God give America the best leader, because you see, Nigeria is suffering right now because of bad leadership. We don't wish that type of thing on America. We don't wish them that type of thing. We need a leader that can also help bring change in the world, not just a leader that will come and be dragging everybody backward, because America is a very powerful nation. It's a very powerful nation. So the person that gets into that seat is very, very crucial. It's very crucial. That is why the world, they are watching. Everybody is watching. Everybody is watching. So let us pray that God gives them the best leader, that the best person that is going to help move the country forward and also carry other countries along comes into power. I will not say too much. Andrew Tate knows what is giving him the morale to speak like that. I cannot come out online to be talking like that for now at least, because first of all, I don't have enough information. I don't have enough knowledge as at what is going on in America, because I'm not there. So it will be an error to be speaking about what you really don't know and understand. I cannot come out just he has come out to say that is a setup, that happened, that why is the shooter not alive, why did they shoot the shooter. I cannot talk about all those things. I cannot talk about them here. The only thing I'll say, let us pray. Let us pray. And also don't forget to pray for our country, Nigeria. In as much as we are looking at all these other countries, it is important for us to remember that our own country is bleeding. Our country is bleeding, and let us pray that God gives America a president that can help repatriate and chase out all these our politicians going there to hide. Let God give America a president that can tell these our politicians going there for treatment, go back to your country and build a world-class hospital. Stop coming here to waste your country's money. We need that type of leader, but I doubt it will ever happen anyway, but God can do it. That is why I say let us pray. Let us pray, because there is this saying that all these people, they are also part of what Nigeria is going through, because they welcome our politicians with open arms. They welcome them, embrace them, bring your money, hide it in our bank, and all the rest, which is not fair. Our country is dying and bleeding. We need somebody that can help bring change in the country. We need a president, a leader that can help bring change. And that is why we need the right people also, the right person also to take over power in America. So let us do it to pray for our country, pray for America, pray for the globe. I keep saying it. Whatever affects USA, one way or the other, affects other countries. So it is important that we don't neglect to pray for them. Please do me a favor, share the video on all social media platforms, share it with your friends and loved ones. I am begging you. Make sure this video reaches a lot of people. Make sure it reaches a lot of people. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, I want to also say thank you to you. I really appreciate the support you show me on this channel. Honestly, it is incredible. It is incredible. The support you people show me on this channel is just too beautiful. I don't know how to appreciate you people, but I am sincerely grateful. Thank you so much. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. God bless you as you do so. I will see you in the next video. You are blessed.
I have good news for you. You will win. It's been written.
I am what I am by the grace of God. As long as that grace does not fail, Satan will never win.
This revival you see will not be aborted.